All right, guys. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Vaidya's Chess Hub. And by the way, we have our new and latest entrant Vardhan with us. Hello, welcome, Vardhan. And Vardhan is also from Pune. He is a friend of Saumitra. By the way, his name is Vardhan, as in a blessing. Watched a lot of the Bollywood movies. I was confusing that with Vardhan, who's a negative character in Dawn, but his name is Vardhan as a blessing. Is his first lecture today, and we are going to start with our game number one, which is white to play. All four games, in fact, are white to play. There's a lot to think today. All the games are interesting. I've cross-verified that we've not done those games previously. So yeah, sure. I'm going to start now. By the way, those who are waiting for my announcement about the new sections, I will do this after the first game. So once this first game is out of the way, I will definitely go ahead and tell you about the new sections. It's a very interesting idea. We will have that implemented from the next week. Also, I will, after this lecture, post on our WhatsApp group details regarding our Swiss League tournament tomorrow. I shall create it immediately after our lecture. That's why I don't want to disturb the lecture. But after that, you will get the link and make sure that you play. All right, and people are saying that we need to celebrate after 1,000 subscribers or 100%. We actually had planned for a picnic this year, but as the COVID-19 has played a spoiled sport everywhere. So we will do it maybe in the coming year. But yeah, we can have some sort of celebration later when we join, when the hub reopens. Guys, we have people from Pune, from Canada, from Kerala, from Thane, from Mulund. In fact, Vihang is from Mulund, and Ankit Banerjee from West Bengal. Very happy. Alison has not visited in a long time now, but she was from UK. Very happy with the way things are going. Let's get started with the first game. In the first game, E4 and C5 was played. Now you all know that this is the Sicilian defense. And knight c3, knight c6, pretty normal looking. However, I must say that white's second move was not the most commonly played. Knight f3 or maybe Smith-Morra at d4. Knight c3 of course is playable, and knight c6 was played by black. And white chose to play the setup where he fianchettos the bishop on g2. So g3 was played by white. This is a very surprise line. And whenever I show you these lines in the study games, guys, make sure that you go ahead and actually play a few games using these ideas. So if you're playing with somebody who's good at the Sicilian defense, you can definitely go ahead and play this particular g3 move, which means that you are going to develop the bishop along the longest diagonal instead of the regular bishop c4 or bishop b5 in case when black plays knight c6. So these are very good ideas, and let's see now how this game progressed. Black also decided to do the same. Both the bishops got fianchettoed, and knight ge2 was played. Now if Ayush is listening to this, and Vardhan also is here with us, well, this move you need to write correctly. The seniors and the other players know this, where both the knights can come on this e2 square. And that's why while you write it, you have to write it as knight ge2, because this knight which was on g, the g file, was played to e2. Both the knights would have come to e2, so writing knight e2 is not enough. You have to write knight g e2. And obviously why that knight was moved is because now white is ready to castle. He's brought one more piece into the game. So all of you, the juniors, whoever are the latest admissions, all the newcomers, the objective of the opening is that you develop your minor pieces as fast as you can. You castle as early as possible. That's why white looks in decent shape here. Black has played d6, white played d3, which is a sure shot indication of a close Sicilian game, because whenever you have this kind of a structure, it definitely means that white loves playing close instead of the open Sicilian that you normally have after d4. Knight to f6, so looks like black is also getting ready to castle. The game is going to get very interesting. I need your thinking caps on, guys. I need your thinking caps on. What has happened now is white and black both castled. So there were immediate castling. And white played bishop f4, bringing another piece into the game. Black also developed the only piece undeveloped so far, so bishop to d7. By the way, A, B, C, D are called the files, and 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers are called ranks. The people who are new to the hub now should register this point. The letters A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H are called the files, and the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 are called the ranks. And what is the use of having these ranks and files? Well, they help you locate a square. So the thing is, if you want to spot, let's say I will color a square. Let's say I want to show this square. Well, then you can say this is D and this is 5. So this square is D5. So Ayush and Vardhan, I'm sure you're getting the point here. If I want to number, or if I want to locate that square I've shown in the green here, I will go ahead and say D5. Always the letter first. It's not 5D, okay? Always say the letter first. So this is D and this is 5. So this square is D5. Ayush, I hope you got it. In the chat, you can say if you've understood this perfectly. All right. And we are joined by Crown. Swaroop C is also here. Hello, Swaroop. Welcome, please. And Crown, where are you from? Mr. Crown, Master Crown, I'm not sure. Please tell us more about yourself. Enjoy the game that I'm showing here. So how did the game proceed? After the bishops were developed, queen d2 was played by white. Now this is called connecting the rooks. This is a very important feature where the rooks get connected. The queen has been lifted to the second rank. Rook e8 by black, and h3, sort of a waiting move. Queen a5 was played, and now the important move, bishop h6. So white actually is keen on getting that bishop exchanged. Did black do that? No. Black said, I want that bishop. I won't exchange that bishop. Probably black thinks that he has some major attack going along this diagonal. Doesn't want to part with that bishop so soon. White now decided that he should attack. He should launch this pawn storm. So f4 is probably the start. Rook lining up with the queen. So again, the juniors who have just joined the hub, or the newcomers, both the rooks can come on this square d8. So you should say rook e d8, because this rook that was on the e file came to d8 square. So rook e d8 was played. And now white pushed the pawn e5, attacking the knight. So black has to do something about it. Black took, white took the knight. And this is where things get very interesting. Bishop takes c6. And black here was thinking about what to do, and here black actually resigned. Here black actually resigned. Now I will give you probably 3 minutes, let's say. 3 minutes is what I'll give you. Here black resigned. Let's give black some token move here. Let's say black played bishop c6. Let's see what happens then. So I'm going to give you 3 minutes of thinking time. Do your precise calculation and tell me and let me know why you think in this situation, why did black resign? It's white to play here, and black resigned. Black's last move was bishop takes c6. What's so big in this position that black resigned? All the best. Okay, about 15 seconds more. I think most of you have figured this out correctly. Very important. Okay, the time is up, and 100% that's the right intention or the motive. So congratulations to all those who found that correctly. The idea indeed is to exploit the fact that this queen here is hanging. So the move is knight d5, and now that's why black resigned, because after knight d5, let's say if queen takes our queen free, if black thinks that okay, there's queen hanging there, or knight takes e7, believe it or not, is checkmate. Now the guys who are new to chess, I'm referring to Ayush, I'm referring to Vardhan, I'm referring to a few others, even Sahil for that matter. Well, this is a beautiful checkmate, and the seniors, your homework can be to find out what this mating pattern is called, because this mating pattern involves knight and the bishop. Look at how nicely the bishop covers the dark squares while the knight has delivered the final blow, the coup de grace, as they say. So the queen cannot be taken, and yes, if black goes ahead and takes the knight, then of course queen takes a5, this hanging queen, as everybody thought. So let's get back to the game, and let's rewind this and replay this game once. It was a close Sicilian after the bishops were fianchettoed and black and white played the pawn to d3. Later, after castling, the rooks were connected, and finally, once black denied this exchange of bishops, white decided to push his pawns to f4 and then attack the knight. And this was the most important move here, because this was kind of destroying the defender. This queen on a5 was protected by the knight, but bishop takes c6 takes that protection away, and you all guessed it right. Knight d5 was just killing, because after that, if queen takes, knight e7 is made. Seniors, homework for you. Try to find out if this pattern has a specific or a particular name. It is not the Arabian, because it involves knight and the bishop. Alright, and now I was about to, the thing is, the point is, we want to go ahead and make the declarations about tomorrow. Well, Ojas, let me see. I did tell you that we accept challenges on Tuesday. So on Tuesday we will play. Okay, Ojas, one more thing is, if when I tried searching your name, man, they did not show me 2000. Okay, that day we asked you, everybody should remember that we asked Ojas about his actual FIDE rating. He said 2000. So Leech's rating is 2000 is okay, then no problem. Alright, Rupak, it is perfectly okay. He's talking about the Leech's rating. We all thought that his FIDE rating is 2000. Ojas, it's Amaya sir, then I'm sorry to say, but it is Amaya sir. Please refer to me as that. But anyway, good, you are in 2000. I would want you to play with me on Tuesday. There is no problem. Alright, it is Borden crisscross. No, I don't think it's Borden, because knight and bishop are involved here. Now let me make the announcement before we start the next game. What we are going to do is that we will have some puzzles uploaded on WhatsApp group, and I will assign those puzzles to any one of you. Let's say I put a puzzle, and the point is we will assign that puzzle to a particular student. So let's say if I put a puzzle and I let's say want Jay to solve it, so I would ask Jay to make a video about that puzzle with a solution, with all the variations, and then what Jay can do is make a nice video about it, and then I will have that shown on our channel, and we will dedicate a day for that. And I believe that the best day to do it will be Thursday. So we anyway have taken a break from the famous chess players, so we will probably go ahead and fit this part over there. I repeat, every time when I put a puzzle on our WhatsApp group, what I will do is that I will assign it to a particular student. So it could be anybody. I was just taking Jai as an example. It could be seniors also. If the position is tough, I would want the seniors also to do it. Swaroop, the checkmate series is not over. Omkar sir was busy with the Ganesh festivities, but he will be back with us this month with the next episode. So Swaroop, definitely you will have the next video on the checkmate series. It's not over. There are a lot of videos still pending in that series. It's because of the Ganesh Chaturthi that and the Ganesha festival that there was a break. Alright. I repeat that if the position is tough on WhatsApp, I will assign it to the senior students. If it is easy, then to the junior students. Make sure that you send me a good video. So have your parents or your friends shoot it for you, and make sure that the board is visible and show the variations as well. Send it to me on my email, and I'm going to share my email with you right now. Or you can send it on WhatsApp as well, but onto my number. And then we will definitely share that every Thursday. Okay, Rupak, you can go. Thank you so much for joining. You have your tuitions. So, no problem. Do take care. Bye. So, that's about our new section that will start on Thursday. And now on to our next game for today. E4, E5. So, E4, E5 was played in this particular game. And then after that, knight f3, knight f6. So this is what defense? Quickly type it in the chat before I proceed. This is game number 2. I think this was the opening employed by Kshitij in our last tournament played on Friday. So this is really the opening. I believe we have seen only 1 or 2 games in this opening. It is the Petrov defense, or also known as the Russian defense, and this is a line that can be surprise for black, which can invite the 4 knights game. Let's see if that happened. No, it did not happen. If black plays knight to c6 here, it becomes the 4 knight game, but that did not happen. Ideally, the response by white in this situation is knight takes e5, or you can also play d4. There is a line with that, but nothing of that was played. Knight c3 was played and bishop b4. So black is trying to be active here. Knight c6 would have been the 4 knight game, which some people think it's very boring. Anyway, bishop c4, white is ready to castle as seen in the last game. So I'm sure that the beginners are again revising whatever was learned from the last game. Look at the minor pieces being developed. White is ready for castling. By the way, so is black. Let's see if he did castle. Yes, black castle. White played d3, just a move before he castle. Maybe wants to get this bishop out. g5 would be a good square. e3 maybe, bishop d2 maybe. We'll find out. Black played d5, that's called center break. So pawns were exchanged, and now mind you, there is pressure. The threat is knight takes c3, and after b takes c3, bishop takes c3, there is a fork, and the idea is to win the rook on a1. Let me show you the idea. Let's say if white is little careless here, then if white plays a3, this is for the juniors. Let's say if white plays a3 here, there is always this threat of knight takes c3, attacking the queen, remember. So you cannot take this bishop, your queen is under threat here. And after white takes, this bishop takes c3, and then it's a fork, winning the exchange or the rook, in this case free. So there is a threat here. What did white do? White castled here. A pawn was sacrificed, but rook b1, and now this bishop cannot move because b7 will be hanging. Plus there are ideas where this rook on b1 gets a rook lift. Knight c6 was played. Knight g5 looks good. Maybe the next move is queen h5. He's already putting a lot of pressure on f7. When the queen joins in, there will be immense pressure on f7. Let's see what black did here. Black played the move h6. And now, it's very important, the next move is knight to e4, e5, attacking the bishop. So the juniors and all those who play very rashly should remember that opponent's last move should be taken into account. So the knight is attacking this hanging bishop. Bishop d4 was played. For the moment, looks like everything is okay in the black camp, but not quite. queen to h5 was played, and black responded with the move knight to a5, wanting to exchange this really horrible looking bishop. And now it is here that your thinking cap should be on. It's white to play here, and your time is 3 minutes, and calculate it in as much depth as you can and try to present the entire line, not just the next move. Okay, let's see. All the best. Okay, the time is up. Do seniors have a thought here? Manas suggests bishop a3 attacking the rook. Soumitra is saying bishop takes h6 would be a wonderful continuation. Let's tell you, Soumitra, that bishop takes h6 is the second best line. Bishop takes h6 is the winning line for white, no doubt about it. I am very, very happy with Soumitra. He came up with that bishop takes h6 sacrifice, which is awesome. But there is something better. Vihang has come up with the line that I so thought. That is brilliant. Well, bishop g5, h takes g5, knight takes g5. Yes, that's the line. So bishop g5 is the first best, rather not first best, let's say best, the best. And the second best, let's say, is bishop takes h6. So I am proud of all the calculations that you all have put in there. In the game, bishop g5 was played, but the only thing is that if h takes g5 is played, then after knight takes g5, well, there is really nothing you can do here to stop this mate. Even this doesn't help because knight controls it. So here black will have to give up the queen. That's not looking great. So after bishop g5 in the game, what was played is queen to e8. And Vihang, has he calculated that? No, queen to e8 was played. But knight to f6 check, and that's a fork, by the way. Vihang gave us a line with queen to d7. Queen to d7 will be worse, so I will show you that later. But in the game, queen to e8 was played, and black resigned here. Now I would want the seniors to take a moment to calculate what happens if now pawn takes knight, and what happens if king h8. Seniors, Ayush, castling is typed as 0-0 for short. And 0-0 for long castling. What happens if king h8, guys? What happens if king h8? It's a very important calculation to do. King h8, what happens then? I'll show you the easier line here, which most students have identified. If pawn does take the knight, then queen g6 is checked. Remember, this pawn is pinned. The pawn cannot take that. So Vardhan, if you're watching this, and if Ayush is watching this, we have two Ayush, by the way. There is one Ayush Tavade and the other one is Ayush Chavan. If they are watching, this pawn is set to be pinned. So this pawn cannot take the queen because this king will be in check. The black's king will be in check. This is called pin. So the only move is king h8, and after that you have bishop takes f6 checkmate. So that is the thing that happens if the pawn takes the knight. But let's now think about what happens if king h8. I will tell you, Ayush, what happens when pawn takes. So in this variation, remember I just showed you what happens if this pawn takes the piece. Then you write down the file, the name of the file. So this pawn is on G file. So Ayush, your answer is this move that I have shown with the green arrow will be written as G takes f6. I hope you have made a note of that. It is G takes f6. Good questions, Ayush. Good questions. Very good, Ayush. I hope your doubt is clear now. Now let us come to the point. Did seniors type king h8? Did I miss that? There is mate in 7 moves, and that is correct. So Mitra has given us a start. Let's go step by step. King h8. Then there is bishop takes h6. Remember, there's a discovered checkmate threat now. The knight's covering the g8 square. So the black's move, the best move by black, is to play g6 just to attack the queen, so that even if there is discovered check, the pawn can take the queen. White plays queen h4, just maintaining the same threat. Now black has to play bishop g4 just to stop it if there is discovered check. Knight takes e8. Everything everywhere is winning here. Now black has to play something just to make sure that it doesn't get checkmated. Something, it's completely losing. Mate in 4 from here is bishop takes f8. Mind you, this line is very important to study. Bishop blocking the check. And now there is queen f6 threatening mate, which cannot be stopped. Alright, let's get back to the game. Rewind it and see This is a nice game on where the g5 weakness was exploited. The Russian defense, if black plays bishop b4, get your bishop out, and castle, sacrifice the pawn. Looks okay here for white even after that pawn sacrifice. And this move here is so important, this bishop to g5, very important. If pawn takes and after knight takes, there is a checkmate threat. By the way, it is here that Rayan said that if rook e8 is played, then the mate is saved, but it is not mate. It is not mate saved here. Who can calculate? Who can calculate? Seniors don't do the calculation. Let juniors do it. White to play mate in 2 moves here. Juniors. White to play and mate in 2 here. Mate in 2. It is mate in 2 moves here, guys. Good try, Ayush, good try. But I think if you just play queen h8, I'll show it with the green. If you just play this, the king will take our queen, Ayush. That's a good try, but that's not the answer. King will take our queen. And the other try by Sahil, if we play queen h7 check, king f8 and then h8, the king will have an escape square. Good try. Hitesh, good work, but the last move is wrong. Knight takes f7. Is that even a check? No. We don't have to sacrifice the queen here. Okay, I'll show you the answer now. The answer is quite simple. First you take with the queen on f7. It's a check supported by the pieces, knight and bishop. First move is king h8 and just come back with the queen to h5 is checkmate. Notice that bishop controls important square, g8. That's a beautiful checkmate. Just remember what happened. Queen takes f7 check, king h8 and queen back to h5 is checkmate. It's a beautiful checkmating pattern. Yeah, it was easy for seniors, but that's why I said let the juniors try it. Just remember what this was the best way to do it. Queen takes f7 check. First move for black is king h8 and queen comes back to h5 is just checkmate. Okay, now before we go ahead and go to the next one, let's see, Manas, I did see your answer but not h7. That cannot be the case. Bishop takes f7 check. If you play that here, then it will not be mate in 2 because after king f8 it is not checkmate. So Manas, your try was good but it is not checkmate. Okay, now before we go to game number 3, an announcement. I will share the Ganesh festival photos, that the snaps that you have shared with me on Sunday. On Sunday when we again meet, I will definitely share the snaps with you. They're beautiful images. So if anyone has still not sent them to me on WhatsApp, do share your Ganpati Bappa image where you are worshipping or you are busy making the decoration. Send your entries to me and I will share them on Sunday. We will have a great time taking the darshan of Bappa all over again. We will have a very good session on Sunday along with the feedback. So make sure that you send those pic to pics to me. If you have still not sent your photo, I'll definitely share your photo. Let's go to the next game, guys. It's game number 3. This time it's a d4 knight f6 opening. Alright, what's going to happen now? Is it the Nimzo Indian? Looks like, but oops, change. If black had played bishop b4, that would have been perfect Nimzo Indian. Looks like they could be transitioning this to the Queen's Indian or maybe the Benoni. Who knows what's going to happen here? It's a transposition. Fianchetto defense looks like the Catalan setup with the fianchetto of the bishop on g2. This is known as the Catalan setup. Catalan. Check that out later. Black plays c5 to put pressure on d4. White castles. Ayush has just learned this, is it not? 0-0. So this particular castling on this side, the shorter side, is written as 0-0. Alright Sahil, you want to leave, you have some classes. Bye bye, take care. I have added your number to the WhatsApp group, okay? So after bishop g2, it becomes the Catalan setup and the pawns were exchanged. Bishop e7, nothing to think so far. There will be a point where I'm going to ask you all, the seniors especially, to do some calculation. Now this move is nice. It attacks the hanging g7 pawn and the bishop. So castling took care of both. This bishop was already supported and now this pawn, now this pawn is supported by the king. Alright then, knight took the pawn on d5. Knight took knight. Bishop took the knight. And here, black would have taken back, right? There is a trap set. So black did not take with the bishop or with the queen. Black played queen d7. Black just played queen d7. Now I will show you what happens. If bishop takes d5, then there is queen takes d5. And if black takes this free queen, the juniors, I'm sure you see this wonderful fork and gets our queen back and we win the piece in the process. Okay, thanks for answering on my behalf, Swarupsi and even Vardhan. Very, very interesting and very, very good answer. Yes, knight takes is n takes and king is then k. So this is a very nice knight fork here. So bishop takes and black played queen d7. Very important move this. And it is here now that I will give you your thinking time, which is as usual 3 minutes. The time starts now. White to play here. What does white do to win from this position? Ayush, I'll answer what is decoy the next time maybe. At the moment, think about white to play and what's the best move here. Black's queen is not hanging. Ayush, Black's queen is not hanging. Time is that's it, time's up. And yes, that's the same idea, Swaroop, that's right, brilliant indeed, absolutely brilliant, good thought, man. Yes, the idea is the same. By the way, the queen is not hanging, guys. There was knight support here, so the winning move is bishop takes b7. This rook here is jam-packed, and after queen takes b7, the most interesting of all the moves, queen d5, precise calculation. What a move that is! What a move that is! It actually has pinned the queen, otherwise the rook is lost. And let's say if black takes the queen, then there is this typical idea that we just saw. That even if the queen is taken, there is the same fork that is in the air. This is just brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Okay. Brilliant, absolutely, those who came up with this answer. So let's say in this position, if black queen just moves somewhere along the 7th rank, then queen takes a8, sure. By the way, there is interesting, if black even tries knight c6, have you thought of that? Swaroop, did you give this a thought? This is interesting, this is more interesting. Did you thought what happens if knight c6? This is very interesting. Even knight c6 doesn't work, guys. What happens now? The same fork idea. I'm sure Swaroop will enjoy this more. Yeah, did you type knight c6? Brilliant. Knight c6 works brilliant. I didn't see that line. I thought you just talked about b7 with the same fork idea. But yeah, sure. Queen can still take. And after queen takes, look how nice this fork is. It was applicable at all the squares, is it not? It's just beautiful. This knight on e7 works wonders. And white will be 2-piece up here. 2-piece up. Brilliant. So that's why black resigned after white played queen d5 in the game. Black resigned after queen d5. Let's look at the game again. This is the Catalan setup. Those who play d4 can try that. d4, c4. This looked like the Nimzo Indian had black played bishop b4. But then with the fianchetto, the g3 setup is a very tricky line. I think Levan Aronian, the Armenian player, he likes this a lot. The knight's on a good square here on f5. And this was just a brilliant calculation done because of this pawn, or rather the fork, hanging bishop on e7. Queen d7 is also a good try, black thought, but after queen d5 is just busted because of this all important knight takes e7 move. Alright then, absolutely brilliant. Swaroopsi, thank you for answering. Yes, Ayush, plus sign is used for denoting a check. Now before we go to the next one, let me tell you that there would be some time left. So I will take challenges from those who did not get a chance to play yesterday, and Jai will be the first. When I ask you to type your ID, only then you should type your IDs, okay? So those who want to play but did not get a chance yesterday, for whatever time is remaining, we will go ahead and definitely play for some time. I won't be able to play with everyone, I'm telling you upfront, but for some time sure, I will be able to take some challenges. Let's go to game number 4, the last one for today. e4, e5 and knight c3. So are we going to have a Vienna game? Looks like we can have the Vienna game where white now plays f4. Will that happen? Yes. So this is known as the Vienna game. And by the way, let me know what country has Vienna as its capital. Don't type your IDs now, I said. Vienna is the capital city of, do you know? Austria. Is it Austria? Austria answer is the answer of almost all the students. Grant, if you just keep typing your ID, I'm afraid I'm not going to play with you. Just as simple as that. Soumitra, I don't think this is the Falkbeer counter gambit because that is against the King's Indian. I'm very sure of that. So this one is a proper Vienna game. Anyway, so let's proceed. Black continued taking the pawn, attack on the knight. Oh, this is an important thing. Don't just go ahead and be busy with the center. You can just play proactively and attack the knight. The knight just went back. So at the cost of a pawn, white has managed to put all the black's pieces on the back rank. Ayush, this is known as the back rank, and this is our back rank. So all black's pieces are on the back rank. Very important. Bishop c4, immediately putting pressure on this weakness. f7, d6 by black, knight to f3, getting ready for castling. And black is also ready to castle here. Knight g5. So I think there is a lot of pressure. Vardhan, if you are watching, Ayush, you are here with us. Always calculate how many times is this attacked and defended. You should always do some calculation like that. So look at that f7 pawn. That f7 pawn is attacked twice by white and defended once by black. So black should understand that f7 pawn is hanging. Hanging means without sufficient support or with no support. Alright. Let's continue with this. Knight to d5 was played. And if you are wondering why did black play that, this was a discovered attack. This queen is now attacking the hanging g5 pawn. So don't think that black is just giving up the pawn. Black is attacking that hanging white knight on g5. So it is here now that I'm going to ask you to do some calculation. 3 minutes, white to play. All the best. Okay, the time is up, and Bihang did the calculation of rook e1, bishop e7. But the important thing we want to calculate, I'm sure even Soumitra thought of rook e1, but then king f8 was played. Yeah, and in the game king f8 was played. Unfortunately for you guys, well, let me reveal. It is rook e1 check for sure, but in the game king f8 was played. Ooh, king f8, not bishop e7. Bishop e7 is easy to calculate. But despite of that, Vihang, I'll appreciate your next move, your second move. Queen h5. It's just brilliant calculation, because now there is a checkmate threat for sure. Ayush, I'm sure, and Vardhan, you understand. Queen takes f7 is check and mate, because then it will be queen will be supported by the knight, and the king's the only one defending it. It's going to be checkmate. So black did stop that mate with g6, and there is of course queen h6 check, king g8, knight takes d5, and here black played bishop f8. But let me quickly show you that if after pawn takes knight, bishop takes d5, and then there is nothing that black can do to stop this horrible checkmate. Let's say if this, then this is checkmate. So that was not played. After king g8, knight takes d5, black played bishop f8, scaring the queen. And now over here, it's mate in 4 moves. Let's calculate that. Mate in 4 moves from here for the seniors. Okay, was waiting for some calculation to be done, but not yet. So let me show you. The winning continuation is rook e8. Bam! This is really fantastic. This bishop is pinned, cannot take the queen because the king will be in check. So the bishop on f8 is pinned. P-I-N-N-E-D, pinned, cannot move. And also, the fact of the matter is that queen is attacked. And let's say what happens if queen takes the rook thinking it's free. Knight f6 is just beautiful checkmate. Yes, we are winning the queen, but not necessary, because this is just checkmate. So the queen really has to protect this f6 square. This is called an overloaded piece. The queen here becomes the overloaded piece, has to protect the bishop, which is attacked twice now. She had to control the f6, otherwise knight f6 is also checkmate. The queen was definitely an overloaded piece there. Absolutely brilliant. So Soumitra, well done. The juniors, I'm sure you understand this checkmate. So in this position, let's say, does knight d7 work? Where it holds on for a couple of moves. After you take the queen, then let's say there is really tough, nothing to see. Again, knight is overloaded here. Knight has to protect f6 against checkmate. Also, queen takes f8 is checkmate, so the knight is overloaded. There's nothing that you can really do here. So if you go ahead and take the knight, then there is bishop takes d5, and let's give some token move for black. There is always bishop takes f7 checkmate. If knight moves just to give protection to the f7, then there is rook takes f8, because this knight was protecting on f8. Absolutely brilliant games we had today. Let us look at this game one more time before I log into Leeches and take some challenges. The idea after pawn sacrifice on f4 is that we should chase the knight back, then go for development, and then immediately go for the weakness. Rook e1 is a beautiful check, followed by queen to h5. There is this checkmate threat, guys. Nothing that can be done except saving the checkmate. After g6, everything is all but lost, and especially this move, rook e8. If you could calculate, there is checkmate threat everywhere. The bishop is pinned, the queen is hanging. It's checkmate on f6. Black's roasted. I'm sure you enjoyed this, and now let me just log in. Well, Jay, it says that Jay does not accept challenges. That's the message I get, Jay. Jay does not accept challenges. That's the message I'm getting, Jay. Please do something about it. Why do I get that message? Jay Champ, why do I get that message? I'm getting the message. Jay Champ does not accept challenges. Why am I getting that? Datta did not play with me yesterday, right? I don't think Datta played with me yesterday. Datta, did you play yesterday? Did Datta play? I don't think Soumitra played. Vihang played yesterday. I doubt if Datta played. I don't have time to play with all. I'm making it very clear. That's it. I've shortlisted 5 of you. Guys, I've shortlisted 5 of you. Jay, if you are with us, Jay is not here. I'll start with the next one then. I think that better be Datta. Datta is offline. What happened? Datta is offline. He did type his ID, but now he's offline. Jay, it says, it gives me the message Jay doesn't accept challenge. Okay, so finally Datta is online. This is 3 plus 0 casual, mind you. Exchange, exchange, exchange everywhere. Whoa, looks like he wants to free his queen real time, is it? Not sure. Looks like it though. That's good. What's that? What's that, sir? I play this as a queen going. Here? Check first. First move. Let's say then I put the queen under attack. Can I win it this way? I can, right? Can I do that? I can, right? Give the check here. Can I give the check here? I should be careful about this back rank thing, I suppose. Exchange? No, mate. No, not mate. It's queen. I just thought maybe there was mate, but exchange. I should have played that trick much earlier. I must say that I should have played that trick much earlier. Should I do this? We should play this, I suppose. If he gives me a check, then it's here. If it does play that, sure. I think I should have played this a little earlier. Again, I think I missed a trick here. Datta, you're so lucky. This is just a piece loss here. Datta, what are you doing? Okay, anyway, I'll have to continue. So lucky, Datta. So lucky, so lucky. Nice. Now Datta, lucky, very lucky, due to all of the things. Well, I should have played this bishop skeever for sure. I'll show you. I did show you that bishop skeever, by the way. That was a really bad miss. This was a rook here. And one more thing is, after I played this, there was this immediate exchange that I could have done. That was immediate. So let's calculate this if that was just too good. Minus 5.2. OMG, I could have sacrificed on d4 here. How's that? Because of this. I didn't calculate that much. I did not calculate that much. But there was a sacrifice there. The check move was alright. What I played is also fine. This sacrifice came a little later. I thought that. What if I would have sacrificed this immediately? No, that would also not be good there. The rook gets trapped there. But this one is interesting. Knight sacrifice. OMG. And then the rook skeever that I missed. Yeah, I missed this. It's a bad miss. Alright, next one please. Granth is the next one. Was it Granth who just kept typing and kept typing and kept typing? I think it was Namish as well. Granth, accept the challenge. Well played, Datta. Ojas! Tuesday it is, man. Tuesday. Alright. Granth, all the best. The Danish Gambit at work. We do this. Datta, you're very lucky. Now, should I just push this? Pushing that, pushing this. No, let's just do this. I'm okay with that. Same idea then. Sacrificing. Why did he not take there? You should have taken there. No, don't castle here for sure. I will only play the 5 people I've shortlisted for today. Swaroop C, where were you? I thought you would also put up your ID. Well done. Controlling both. Everything everywhere. Nice. That was good. Stopping everything. No more challenges except for these 5 people that you see on the screen today, guys. Nothing more. For today, we've already, it's gone, it's already past 7 o'clock. By the way, Ojas, man, one thing is for sure. Last time we thought sincerely that your FIDE rating was somewhere in 2000. Your leeches rating is 2000 was never the point. I must say that. Seriously. Come on, man. I immediately searched for Ojas route and I did not get any rating there, it was far from 2000. But then today you revealed that it is your leeches rating that is 2000. Good example of knight getting pinned. After lecture, I'll create this Swiss League tournament for tomorrow. We have to create the Swiss tournament for tomorrow, guys. After this, I'm doing that straight away. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Piece lost there. What did I just do? Should have come here on the second rank. Okay, good. Saurish is next. Saurish, please be there when I issue the challenge. 3+0, all the best. No, 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 no. I will only play with these 5 players for today. We have already gone past the time that I was supposed to be online. Guys, tomorrow, by the way, a crown is back. We will play a Swiss League tournament tomorrow. So those who are interested can join. Saurish, where are you? Accept the challenge, please. I hope Saurish is online. And next is Namish. Bye, Avdut. I think Avdut left for his classes. No, Ayush, not today. Well, Saurish, you're taking too long to accept the challenge. I'm going to go ahead and issue Namish a challenge. Namish is also showing offline, is it? Oh, Saurish has accepted it. Okay. Saurish has accepted it. No, why aborted? Why aborted? No. Play. You are online. There you go. Oh, I got the black pieces. That was blundering the pawn. There was a free bishop. Free bishop, by the way. Jay, if he is offline, then I will give you another try. Sure. That will be the last game I'll play. Good, you at least understood the checkmate trap. Very good, Saurish. Jay, I'm going to give you one more attempt after this. So that will be the last game. Is he going to take en passant? Is he? He could have taken en passant, right? No, he didn't do that. Surprising. Could have taken en passant, right? Oh, Alan is back again. Alan, is just that this is the end of it. Alan, I hope you're playing tomorrow like the last time. Isn't this mate? No. Okay, Jay, I'm going to give you one more chance. This is the last opportunity, Jay. Last game, guys, last game. Enough for today. No, Ayush, not today. This is my last game for today. Okay, that's it, guys. That's it. Thank you so much. No problem. We will stop for now, guys. It's been great, but it's almost 7:30, 7:30 now. That's it. That's it. We will meet tomorrow. Tomorrow we are playing a Swiss League tournament, and we will start 5 minutes early. Or just do join us to see how they play. There will be a lot of players, 1900, 1800, and Vihang, I believe, is in 2000. Omkar sir is not playing tomorrow. I am not playing tomorrow. But we will play again on Tuesday. By the way, Sunday is going to be special. Or just let me know if you do celebrate Ganesha Chaturthi. If yes, do send me the photo. The point is, we will share all the Bapa pics on Sunday. So we are going to meet tomorrow for the tournament, but do send me your good photos of your decoration, the way you celebrated Ganesha festivities, and we will all enjoy the photos, the snaps on Sunday. Bye for now. Please do take care. Alan, join in the same way you joined the last time, by the way.